Well, hello, Aries. I am Psychic Medium Eric, bringing you your Aries August 2016 reading. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and all of you who have tuned in to watch my videos, I really appreciate it. All of you who have subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate all. I appreciate all the views and ever comments. I appreciate everything. I love all you guys. So I'm here I'm doing what I love to help you guys out. All right, today we are on Aries for August 2016. Oh, in other words, and also I want you guys to check out my Facebook page because I got my psychic page through my Facebook page. Please check that out. It's very informative. It'll help you. It'll give you a very insight to what I do and who I am. As I say, I'm a psychic medium, also a healer, so I help with all walks of life, basically. Love, money, and whatever else could be troubling you, or what else you want to know about what's coming up and everything. Like I said, thank you to all my viewers. And I've shuffled all the cards, so everything's all ready for you guys. I'll use my 3 decks like always. I use my regular traditional tarot deck. And I use my Archangel Oracle cards to give me clarity over the reading. And I also use the Psychic Heart Tarot by John Holland, and this gives me an overview of love and relationships around you right now. Okay, well, let's dive into it. Aries, I'm going to be honest with you. For this reading, it's going to be a very challenging month for you, especially with relationships. It's going to be a tough month. I'm not going to bullshit you. So this is going to be a bit of a tough month for you guys. Alright, so what you guys have got... So basically what's around you right now is... First card up is the King of Cups, which is a very positive person. They're someone who's very intuitive. It's a water sign, so you got Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces could be around you. Very positive. Almost like, I kind of consider that card as like a counselor type person. So it's almost like that friend you could always go to in any situation. That's what the feeling I'm getting around this person. All right, that's in the present, so that's good. And that's coming up for you in August, and this could be somebody coming in also. So be wary. There could be a water sign coming in for you who's like that. Okay. What's crossing you right now is the Eight of Pentacles, which means you're working. You guys are working. I feel like you're sharpening your skills. You're working, but I feel like there's so much drama around right now that I feel like it's interfering with your work, especially with relationships and definitely family issues, because that's coming up too. Family, friends issues, could be home or family, because that's kind of what I'm getting right now. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, it's going to be a tough month for this too. Because what you're coming into this month is with the... also, the Eight of Cups reversed. So basically, you're coming into this month totally emotionally drained. So whatever happened in July, which I feel like a lot of you have, relationships have ended, or you just been through a lot of turmoil with love relationships and everything last month. I feel like you're coming into this month totally drained right now. Emotionally, you are drained. You just don't feel like some of you need to recharge a bit, or just kind of take a break right now, because I feel like you need more energy to keep going right now. I feel like you don't have it. All right, now this is what worries me, because this is what's on the bottom. This is the basis for you, the Five of Wands, and this is what's on top of you, the Tower reversed. So there is a lot of fighting going on around you, a lot of infighting, which includes family or everything else, and basically things are crumbling right now. All this fighting right now is making things very unstable for you. And I feel like a lot of you you're trying to work, you're trying to get your life in order. I feel like I also feel like people are not being who they are around you. In other words, they're trying to interfere with your good friendships. You could be around a lot of people who are trying to interfere with your good friendships. So just be wary about that. Especially, there's going to be a lot of fighting, a lot of infighting. Just careful, because there's going to be a lot of all that going on. It can affect you work-wise, too, and relationship-wise. Yeah, so just be very wary about that. Okay, now what's the future is the King of Pentacles reversed. This is what worries me, because this is somebody coming in who's very materialistic, who's very, very greedy. I get greedy. And I'm getting just to watch out for this person, because he could cause this fighting, and I feel like he's not totally honest either. So just be wary of this. This is an earth sign. Taurus, a Capricorn. Oh, excuse me. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So just be wary of this person. Just be wary about what's going on around you. I feel like you guys have to keep your eyes up on what's going around you. All right, you view yourself as the devil reverse, which basically you guys are in like super excess right now. When the devil is reversed, I feel like it's super excess. In other words, you feel stuck. You feel bondage. You gotta be careful, because this is also could, if you have bad habits like drinking or other, just be wary about that, because in this time frame it can get a lot worse, especially with the devil reversed. Yeah, so just be wary about that. With all the stuff going on around you, just take, if you have to take a break, do so, but do not resort to drinking or other bad habits. That's what that's warning you of. And also, I feel like you guys are so trapped by everything that's going on around you that you almost, you don't know what to do. And people, your environment is the Two of Wands. Could be a partnership with this King of Cups that people are not happy about. Um, there's just a lot, and also the Two of Wands is about polarity, positives and negatives, especially with friendships. Sometimes you got to take a time out to feel like who's the right friendships and who's the wrong friendships. So the Two of Wands is basically, it's about polarity, positive and negative. And people, so basically you've got a lot of positive people around you, but you also have a lot of negative people around you. So you got to start making decisions about who, because otherwise you just feel trapped right now about all this fighting going on around you. All right, yeah, your hopes or fears is the Knight of Swords. In this hopes and why it's in the hopes and fears, I feel like just be careful about what you're charging into. What I'm getting is to pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't just charge in, or just don't charge at somebody. All right. If you feel like they're wronging you, just walk away. Do not charge them, because that's exactly what you want, what they want. Don't feed into them. I feel like there's a lot of people that you feed into. It's time to stop feeding into it. Okay, your next card, or the final outcome, is the High Priestess. So in other words, trust your intuition. If you feel, interestingly enough, because the next card is the Ten of Swords, and after that, the Ten of Cups. So anyway, what that tells me is basically it's time to end this. Your power's in your hands, and it's time to end all this nonsense. You've got the power to do it. And also the basis for your reading is the Six of Swords. So there is going to be a very clear way after all this stuff going on. So, like I said, I feel like you have to make decisions to end a lot of this drama that's going on around you. You've got the intuition to do it, who's on your side and who's not on your side. Now, with the angel readings, the first card I pulled up is All is Well. In other words, even though things look bad right now, there are blessings. There are blessings underneath all the chaos right now. So, like I said, to all you Aries who are going through a tough time right now, just hang in there, because things will change. Sometimes when we see things as chaotic right now, but there are blessings underneath all the chaos. So just be wary about that. And I got another card for you, Creative Writing. What that tells me is sometimes, it helps to keep a journal of what's going on, write your thoughts in a journal, or, just keep a personal journal to yourself, to write your thoughts, what's going on around you. It's basically just write down, it's telling you just to write your thoughts. You guys can create, you guys can write, you guys are very good at doing stuff like that. So I would just, keep a journal of all the stuff that's going on around. Just write it in there and just kind of just leave it there. It helps sometimes. It kind of alleviates some of the stress, because you're writing it all out. So you're kind of getting it all out rather than holding it all in. I always advise that to people. If you're carrying a lot of stress, always keep a journal and just, write it all out, so you don't have to carry it no more. Next angel card I got for you is Breathe. Even though there's a lot of chaos going around you, just take a few seconds to yourself, breathe. Just take it easy right now. Even though there's a lot of shit going on around you, just take it easy. Because it will pass. Like I said. Also, another card that popped out while I was shuffling is the Nurture card. What that tells you is basically to nurture yourself right now. You need nurturing more than anything. Because with all this stuff going on, I feel like you guys need to take time to take care of yourself. Or if you got kids, take care of your kids. I just feel, yeah, I also feel that very strongly. Take care of your kids. In other words, kind of almost like detach yourself from the drama that's going on around you. Basically, just if you have to, even if you're dealing with ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, etc., or family problems, just whatever is important to you, nurture that. So if it's close friends or if it's kids, do that because that'll help you get past all this stuff. Sometimes when you nurture other people, you're actually nurturing yourself. It also means to nurture your true friendships. All right. Now, for the relationship cards, the first card I got is a healing process. So you're coming into this month healing from, like I said, see, because you're coming in with the Ace of Cups reversed. So I feel like you're on a healing level right now. You're trying to get your energy back. You're trying to get your focus again with relationships. You're just trying to, you're trying to, I feel like some of you are going to be trying to make sense of what's happened, whether it's been breakup or just fighting. I feel like you guys are taking time out now to sit there and say, okay, you know what? I need to heal. I need to figure out what to do about this. This is what the healing, that's when the healing begins, when you can stop and say, I got to do something about this. It's gone on too long. All right. Also, another card that I got, you got to be careful of, is the win or lose card. But in the traditional tarot deck is the Five of Swords. There are some people around you, you may be trying to heal, but they're not letting you. They're not letting you. All this drama, they're not letting you heal. In other words, either you can try to reason with these people, which is hard. A lot of them you can't reason with. In other words, you got to try to basically, you got to try to figure out how to handle these people who are trying to interfere with your relationships. But I get the sense that most of you will be ending a lot of those toxic friendships, toxic relationships. Yeah, so just be careful of how you end things, too. You know what? It's okay to win, but just be careful about how you win. Everything has to be done cordially, not by force. The more you do it by force, the more it'll come back at you. So just end things cordially, and just if you have to move on, just move on cordially. All right, and the final is the rebuild. So, like I said, it also coincides with this card, the Tower. So you guys are going to have to rebuild a lot that's going on in your life right now. A lot of relationships and everything else that's gone wrong. All this fighting and everything else around you. I feel like you guys have to rebuild. It's basically work on those relationships, rebuild them. It's like rebuilding a foundation again. I feel like that's what the reading is telling me. You're rebuilding foundations, getting rid of what you don't want and what you don't need. Careful about some people coming in because they may not be who they are. All right, so like I said, you're going to be rebuilding basically relationships from the ground floor up. Okay, and basically another card that jumped out is the solar plexus chakra card, which means it's the I can, it's your vitality, it's your willpower, you're a fire sign. You've got the ability, you can make the decisions to help you with your relationships, with work, and with everything else. But right now, with the reading I'm seeing, this is more related, it's whatever's relationship or family oriented is spilling out into your work now. It's not healthy. You're drained, all this fighting going on around you, people aren't being who they are. You do have a few loyal people, though. Make sure you honor them. And in the end, just end it. If you feel like some of these relationships need to end and you need to move on, do so, because there is happiness after you can make the decisions to move on and end some of this stuff that's going on around you. You've got power. We've all got power to change things. And even with situations being as bad as they are, we've all is well. There are blessings underneath the craziness. I know sometimes it's hard to see, but you have to. There is blessings underneath the craziness, even though we don't see them now, but trust me, there always is and there always will be. All right, well, Aries, that's your August 2016 reading. I'm Psychic Media America. Thank you for tuning in. I love all the support and everybody who's viewed me. I want to give you a personal thank you for everything. Thank you for allowing me to do this. Thank you for thank you for everything, because I love what I do, and I hope to do more in the future. Like I said, if you want a private reading, you can message me. You can go through my Facebook page, and you can get my psychic page. I'll give you a whole description of what I do. You can message me through there for a reading, and I'd be more than happy to help and guide you through whatever stuff you're going through. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good day.